a damn if you was having sloppy joes with Sarah Paulson. You need to hurry the hell up.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Easter eggs and deep cuts that you may have missed over the course of Marvel's latest satirical miniseries, Wonder Man.
I wanted to bring you all inside my brain so we can explore it together.
Number 10, Deadline. What better way to satirize Hollywood than by canonizing one of its most feared trade sites?
Are you serious? Boo, they are already talking to Leo.
No. Deadline said they're looking for a new face.
Simon vents about constantly seeing the same actors pop up in Deadline articles, stressing over how the industry always seems to spotlight everyone but him. On the surface, it's just another struggling actor rant. But if you listen closely, he's not talking about some fake in-universe blog. He's talking about the real Deadline, which has been covering the show's production for years in our world, too.
It feels like the one, like it was made for me, you know what I mean?
That makes Deadline a fully canon fixture of the MCU's media landscape. It also adds a deliciously meta sting. Simon is obsessed with a site that, off-screen, has been chronicling Yahya Abdul-Mateen II's own rise. It's a blink-and-you'll-miss-it gag that perfectly sums up the show's Hollywood Hall of Mirrors vibe.
But I don't need comforting, I need a break. All I see is this parade of talentless fools getting job after job. The dumb faces on Deadline every day.
Number 9, Joe Pantoliano's career on his walls. Joe Pantoliano playing an exaggerated version of himself was not on our bingo cards, but it was a delight all the same. If you look closely along the walls of his home as Trevor and Simon attempt to record a self-tape, you'll see it's plastered with posters from his filmography, including the likes of Baby's Day Out and even a Percy Jackson film.
Eddie! You're a smart guy. How do you tell the front from the back on these diapers?
In universe, this sells Joey Pants as the guy who became the huge star Trevor never was, to the point where his house is basically a shrine to his own career. Out of universe, it's a tongue-in-cheek reference to feature flicks that are undoubtedly low points in Joe Pantoliano's career.
So, Mr. Ugliano, talk to me about your son, Percy Jackson.
No, he's not my son. He's stepson. He did not come from these loins.
Good on him for being able to laugh at some of his earlier works, unflattering as they may be.
You suck, Joe Pantoliano. Baby's Day Out is garbage. Even that dumb baby couldn't make you funny.
Number 8, Roxxon. Marvel's favorite shady energy conglomerate just got a very messy promotion. The standalone episode Doorman follows club bouncer DeMar Davis, whose life changes when he takes out the trash and finds a dumpster leaking strange, shimmering black goo, marked as belonging to Roxxon. Touching that sludge launches him into a liminal space full of doors and gifts him with his portal powers. For longtime viewers, the Roxxon logo is a recurring red flag, having appeared in nearly all Marvel-related media as shorthand for corporate negligence and environmental disaster. The show never pauses to explain the Roxxon connection, but if you catch the logo on that dumpster, it reframes DeMar's tragedy as just one more casualty to add to the record.
Roxxon, they can be dangerous, petty, and my daughter, her entire future.
I understand.
Number 7, Megan 3.0. Simon may be struggling to get his big break, but things are on the up and up for homicidal bratty androids.
Just wanted to say great job on those actuators.
You're welcome.
During a brief exchange, Agent Cleary casually jokes about using the upcoming Megan 3 audition to lure out Simon into the open.
I think we've wasted enough time trying to search for this perfect audition.
It was worth it.
I think we could have gone with Megan 3.0.
The fact that Megan now canonically exists in the MCU is hilarious in and of itself, but even more so when you consider how Megan 2.0 was ripped apart by critics and fans. And since a sequel has yet to be greenlit, the franchise's future may now only exist inside the MCU. Probably not the upgrade Megan or Blumhouse had hoped for.
Megan, turn off.
Are you sure? Download in progress.
Number 6, Midnight Special.
This is the song for the start of the picture.
The use of Creedence Clearwater Revival's classic track Midnight Special is an inspired choice. The beloved folk blues song depicts a longing for freedom, and while Simon and Trevor's plight is far removed from a southern prison, it's easy to see how being trapped in Hollywood's poison system can certainly feel like one at times.
We're in space, all alone. It's cold. What is this strange, haunting song? We're getting closer to an alien planet. Closer, closer, closer. Wait!
Of course, we can't talk about golden oldies and Marvel properties without thinking of Guardians of the Galaxy, which practically wrote the book on pairing superhero fare with absolute jams. We are firmly in the camp that this is at least a nod to what James Gunn trailblazed.
This is the song for the start of the picture.
Number 5, Planet of the Apes.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
Only the biggest Trevor Slattery fan would pick up on this. Back in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Trevor explained that the Charlton Heston classic was the reason he answered the call to become an actor, especially due to his performances of the titular apes.
The first time I witnessed pure artistry.
1968, Planet of the Apes.
I was sitting in the cinema next to my mum, watching mastery unfold before my very eyes. After the film, I asked her, how did they get those monkeys to do those things? And she patted me on the head and she said, it's not real, pet. It's just acting. That's when I knew. If they can teach those monkeys to act that brilliantly, just imagine what I could bring to the world.
It added another level of likability to Trevor's character now that he had stepped away from his Mandarin persona. Wonder Man follows this up by having a Planet of the Apes poster displayed among the rest of the clutter in Trevor's trailer. Despite his many failures and setbacks, Trevor hasn't forgotten what made him fall in love with the craft.
So you became an actor because you thought the monkeys were actually...
Riding horses, I did, yes. When in fact, they were simply acting. As if they were riding horses. I still can't get my head around it, to be honest.
Good for you, dude.
Number 4, Friends in a Pocket Dimension. In episode 5, Trevor dodges an awkward late-night phone call by breezily telling Simon it's just a friend from the pocket dimension.
What could calling you so late?
A friend of mine from the pocket dimension I used to live in.
If you only know Trevor from Iron Man 3, that sounds like typical Slattery nonsense. But if you've seen Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, you know he actually did spend time in the mythic pocket dimension of Ta Lo, complete with mystical creatures and a very needy, faceless friend.
I'm not a threat, just an entertainer. Morris can vouch for me.
The line is a perfect Trevor double fake. He's lying to Simon, but in a way that's technically true for once. For this washed-up actor, pocket dimension roommates is just another chapter in his life.
Calm down, mate. I'm not dead, it's just a performance. Now get down here, play along.
Number 3, Rogers the Musical, the Movie. The show must go on. In the very first episode, Simon walks across a backlot where a billboard for Rogers the Musical can be seen in the background, confirming that the Captain America stage show from Hawkeye is still going strong. By episode 5, another billboard ups the ante. This time, it's advertising the theatrical release of Rogers the Musical as a full-blown movie. That means we now live in an MCU where the Battle of New York inspired a stage musical, which then got adapted into a film, which is being advertised inside a show about making a superhero movie. It's IP overload. For Simon, it's just another piece of promo clutter on Hollywood Boulevard. For us, it's Marvel poking fun at itself and acknowledging that, yeah, if Rogers the Musical existed in real life, it would absolutely get a movie deal.
Hope you know the magic words. Hope you know the magic words.
Number 2. Comic-accurate suit and ionic powers. By the finale, the series finally lets Simon go full superhero, and it's a huge wink to comic readers. After a season of low-key power flickers and on-set disasters, the last episode confirms that the strange readings around him are indeed ionic energy, straight out of his comic book origin. We see Simon move through high-security corridors, withstand forces that should level a normal person, and ultimately take to the sky in a way that mirrors his classic flight and durability.
I can't accept that. I can't give up on these people. This planet.
What you can or can't accept no longer matters.
That's not true. If we work together.
We were never together.
That's bullshit. Put the gun away.
On top of that, we get to see a very comic-accurate Wonder Man suit. The bold red, the stylized logo, and a silhouette that matches decades of cover art. If you know the comics, it's a payoff years in the making. If you don't, it still plays as a cathartic transformation from anxious actor to fully realized hero.
Everybody's talking at me.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Doorman. In the 4th episode, the series swerves into a standalone, partially black and white story about Damar Davis, a club bouncer whose life is ruined and remade by a freak encounter thanks to Roxxon's toxic waste. That goo unlocks powers straight from one of the deepest Marvel cuts to date. Damar can turn his body into a portal, echoing his comic counterpart's connection to the Dark Force dimension.
How do I do this? Do I just enter you?
I really don't know, really. Hold on, just give me a second. Now.
Okay. All right.
Why am I doing this? Oh, God. Oh, look at that. There's the other side.
Unfortunately for Davis, his transformation didn't lead him to join the Great Lakes Avengers, but serve as a brutal Hollywood parable, as an on-set accident leads to the creation of the Doorman Clause, a law that bans superpowered people from acting, reshaping Simon's entire career landscape. Do you agree with our picks? Which Wonder Man Easter egg totally flew over your head? Let us know in the comments.